Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our
How much longer you got, baby?
At the 25.
You said what?
How much longer you got?
Probably another hour. I was watching TV for probably another hour.
Oh, you want to call me back?
Huh?
You want to call me back?
Not really. I don't really know what to talk about right now. I'm just focused on me getting my hair done.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play.
But I know you're bored, so.
I'm playing Nathan Madden, so I just wanted to call you because
She said,
they say how
I'm just determined, like I said, I'm just panicked.
20-point score.
Like, I'm just determined to get my hair done.
I want to get your hair done too.
I know. What are you doing this weekend?
Each other.
Want to try to go to the barbecue place?
Obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you
What day you want to do that?
the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment.
What day you want to do that? I need this shit.
But I still think they should go to the defense, even if they don't recover.
And what day you want to do that?
He gave up the
I don't know. I forgot I'm supposed to clean up the room this
Disagree.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Washing clothes.
14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Cincinnati.
That's really complicated.
So
What?
into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
That's all who do.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. 20! And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16.
Oh, this had a third inside. He threw it.
This
It was
season, this
great.
defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
Hey, baby, that's my song. Let it play.
Advantage defense.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Said when?
About 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
That's what's going to help you sleep better at
I don't
night.
know who I'm going with. I'm going.
Okay.
Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown.
I said okay.
7-0 the score as they
I
start
really
1st
keep
and
hearing
10.
you. I'll call you back.
All right.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Gonna take a shot.
Why would you throw it that far away?
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh, this nigga Joe Burrow, bro.
And his guys are gonna get the football at the 37-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon, showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. Pushing his way through. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. His kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Oh, fuck him up.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10
At their own 19.
If I kicked it regular, it would have been back of the end zone.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll go on the ground. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All right, Nick's officially late now.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing
Tit
down
for
the
tat
run
these
and picking
days.
up the first down.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To the 40.
Wildcat me, nigga.
So the broken tackle didn't get him much. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Don't need to get ahead of it. That's what they for.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. For as big and strong as
I don't even know why I'm trying to get in the section. You can't touch them bitches anyway.
It is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At their own 19-yard line.
That's crazy. You should have buy my shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Off the play fake.
Oh, yeah, I can't block these niggas. Okay.
Pressure right. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for Cincinnati.
Maybe he's taking air like that, man.
2 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days go
Does gonna run straight to the niggas who can pop me.
Open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air.
Wow, he did.
Yardage there, and then additional pickup with
He wasn't going after the quarterback.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run for 18 and a first down. First down, Bengals. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end.
What's the point of beating him?
Just being incomplete.
This nigga really blitzing me like I'm
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Ties the game at 14.
I don't know what I should eat, man.
Austin Seibert set to kick off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Wasn't intentional at the time, I promise.
And And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction.
Hey, Nick.
But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop.
Nick, did you play on this TV a lot?
How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Bro, it's a mean-ass delay when you kick. I don't know if it's just PS5 or what it is.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Good drive last time.
Yeah,
really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
You thought he was going to come in. Well, you thought I was coming in not to stop that nigga?
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now a handoff looking right.
We'll do on that, but it wasn't me.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The touchdown he got earlier was not playing at all.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I don't like that nigga, B.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got another first down. The tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Really got in this fucking feelings because I told the 49ers that they need to have a
in this first
run
half
pass
of action.
in the league. Nigga threw for fucking 63 yards, man.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards, a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Nigga talking about I'm mad. I'm not mad, nigga. I just asked a question.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now, if niggas want to be that lame, okay, go ahead and be my guest, but
that
do that
loss
shit on
of
your own
3,
time.
a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's
Niggas
2nd and
up on mute, that
13.
bullshit.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah, Bruce Arians is your coach.
A 14-yard touchdown, and the Patriots have moved out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
They're just a methodical drive and something.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to play a game and shit.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What's so short-ass roll?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
I hope the game ends in a
We
draw.
do know there's some risk takers.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. Come on, bring it, he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this
Nick,
first
everybody
half
can
have
hear
been
you,
fun.
bro.
Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the
I was just listening to you.
offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put
That's why I had to pause it, because I heard me and Taylor in the background, too.
Game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today
I did cut it off.
that's what we're seeing with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Read the evidence. ASAP. This nigga said I was mad because he gave me an accolade. I don't give a fuck about them accolades. What?
Because my defense already bad enough. I need these niggas
And
to
that last
upgrade.
drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
I caught a pick in this league. That's crazy.
The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
And they're going to get him. He's taken down
That's
for
it.
a second.
No, just tired of getting hit. That's all.
Back at the 47-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They go play action with Burrow.
Then the fucking 49ers talking about I'm already being impressed about the sliders. I don't know if I can make people play a certain way. Look, it's called setting rules. What are you talking about?
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You listening again, big bro?
no backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
It's going to be all fun and games until I fucking nuke
No one else
this
there
damn
to
league,
protect,
too.
which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Tackled at the 40-yard
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Bitch ass nigga couldn't pass the ball. He got Darren Waller and got Henry Ruggs on the team that can't fucking pass. Fucking lame ass nigga.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Hey, block him.
Take it at the 18. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Gets this to his running back, Jeff Wilson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
Burrow on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down right at the 45.
He a bitch ass gonna blitz me.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Stop trying to hit stick and they got a tank on it, bro. Stop it.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his
Them niggas
own
gonna flip off
space
like
and
the Power
break a
Rangers.
tackle along the way.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7.
A pig.
Mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Hey, Nick, you heard that new song that Smino dropped?
Bengals. So the touchdown
Yeah,
there.
drop that
And
rice and
that
gravy,
play, the
boy.
tap pass. So simple, Charles, on the face of it, but
I'm
what
fucking with
makes
it.
it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision
It's
and the
simple with
quickness
Smino.
in which the play occurs
What
because
y'all
the
fuck with?
snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball.
But you can tell us the
Just immediately
pickups
just
are something
shoveling
good,
it
though.
forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge
He just gave
away,
us a little something,
he's got a
something to work
chance to
with.
get to the corner and get upfield.
Until that
If
album
you take
drops.
the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
25-yard line.
Oh, I'm going to have to give J. Cole album a good 5 more runs.
New England with a
We'll see why
first down
people
as they
love him
begin
so
the
much.
drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little
It's
bit
lacking the
crazy right
energy for
now,
me.
but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That goes for a gain of 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And
Wow, clicked
on
off.
the deep ball. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but
I
it'll
was
be
over there playing
2nd
this
down.
Spider-Man
Similar
game
to a
earlier.
shooter in
That shit
basketball,
good.
just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This is caught inside the 15.
What?
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
You saw that, Nick? Wilson almost come through the middle.
Square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
You ain't see me almost come through the middle?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I'm on
Get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
21-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get...
He has Tank, Nick. Can't hit stick him. Get plays back, boy.
Again, it's Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. The Bengals have broken our ties. They take the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Boy, tight game.
Why you doing like that?
Fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. And what's the call here? Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got room. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out...
And he'll take it.
I'll put a controller on you, cheating bitch.
Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And no sweat, he puts it through. And we are tied
right here
in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
We ain't touching the ball no more. Fuck out of here.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good
Bro,
one.
he'll take one more of my niggas, big.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Powering his way forward. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a
You like that shit?
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300
Wiggling on your shit.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
Keep everybody in the box, huh?
When you talk about a 300-yard passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
10 more there and another first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers.
Oh, me check down Charlie.
In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And then,
Fired that one in there, able to make
who's your daddy?
a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast,
Yo, that day was still funny as fuck, bro.
Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way. And
Remember that day where he was like, "Who's your daddy, Nick?"
in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
We was all on the.
able to connect. That's a good chunk of yardage.
And Jaleel was like, "Nick was."
Yardage in a game. That's going to count as
And his dad was like, "Who's your daddy, Nick?" Who's your daddy, Nick? That nigga was like, "That's not because you my actual dad."
Here, that's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of.
Oh man, that is fuck. Nigga, I told you this game is over, bro. I'm gonna kick this field goal.
The 20. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 14-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
First down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Damn it, I love time on the clock.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy,
all right, Nick, we're going to see if my defense can hold.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like
y'all heard about Paul Mooney passing away?
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Comedian. Very good comedian, too.
Officially nothing on the
Probably one
last
of the
run.
funniest,
They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
people that I've ever seen.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Stop.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It was awfully woke.
Look at that, pick his minute. You got the juice, Nick?
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Back to throw. That's out to his running back, Michelle. Fighting down past the 45. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield.
I'm going to see if I can literally stream the game play literally
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside.
Why would you just do that at the table?
Lost the football, and the Bengals grab it.
So
look at him go. 20,
just put those in the cup holder for now.
5.
Oh my God.
Get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
I already got
they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime.
Absolutely.
Only 8.
And he's across for the
Yeah,
touchdown.
only 8.
I think it's first, man.
That should just about seal it.
And
And that rushing touchdown is 4, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do anything. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30.
Why are they running like that?
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
These niggas' angle is to run straight to the end zone. Thought they would go toward.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. One-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better
I'm
than
on
not
the
having a
8%
chance at
through the
all.
game,
And
but
that's
I
when you
feel
put
like
your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys
Thought
can
you was
come
gonna
up
run
with
the
it.
ball.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
I was trying to fuck that running back.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play.
Good play. I don't know what the fuck that was, but this shit.
Again. So get him
A screen.
scores on the long run, and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
Oh, somebody followed me. Ain't that me?
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. So they've accomplished half the
They got
mission.
to choose.
They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now
You
they
ain't
just
tell
need
me
to
they
execute
had
and
to choose.
finalize things.
I didn't know that.
He'll look to
I
throw.
didn't know nothing about this, dude.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Stop playing with me.
He's back to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Don't nobody want to hear none of that Scooby-Doo.
Shut up, slut.
Well, how do you post
first
it
down,
on
they'll drop to throw.
on Twitter?
And this is going to be caught.
That's so weird, man.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 15 yards. The Patriots.
Bro, if you end up winning this game, bro.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12.
That could be the fucking fastest thing I ever played at Madden.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining.
GG's puppy Chulo.
Really glad we got this play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Bullshit.
You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, we know that 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the victory.
So for the Bengals, the win will move them to 7-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL EA Sports.